Hello, everyone. Hey, why does it say that I'm still muted? Because I'm not muted anymore. That's strange. Am I muted? Shouldn't be. Oh. Oh well. Hello, everyone. It's back to Minecraft. As I promised, I will be streaming once again. I did say that I would stream again tonight, and I've said that 3 times in a row, and today I'm going to finally make good on that statement. So, let's get to it. We have a lot to do, and, well, time is kind of a meaningless concept, really. You know, could start now, or I should say, could take a minute, it could take forever. Okay, it can't take forever. At some point, we have to stop streaming, but yeah. In hindsight, I probably will not stream this much all that often because I'm probably going to go another 3 hours. Um, it's probably a lot of streaming in hindsight, a lot more than I probably should do. Um, because well, I should try to be more social in my life than I actually am. I got that Minecraft fever, you know. I at least want to get the whole production thing that I've got planned to be finished during the stream at least. And if I can get that done, then I'll be somewhat satisfied. I believe the thing we just did before I ended stream was gather up a bunch of the farming stuff, which yeah, good old Tinker's. I should also cut down that tree during this stream. Definitely want to do that. I have a little bit of lag. Just a tiny bit. So, right. Also, the chain drives and the fuel and the stuff and that and this. We don't need to worry about that too much. We still need to get this whole thing set up before we even mess with that. Hopefully these fluid pumps work with the crucibles. They're not the same mod, but you know, it's not unreasonable to think that they would work together. Oh, I still have this basalt in my inventory. I'm gonna toss that off. Find out later that I need it. But yeah. Okay. So, big machine, big wheel keeps on turning. Proud Mary keeps on churning. I don't remember what the next line was. That needs a cog on top of it. That's for sure. Now, what kind of cog it will be is still up for debate. So, andesite funnels are important. And we need more chests. Let me go get my chests out of my inventory over here. Chest. I'll just keep the stack on me. Do I have belts? I don't. There might be belts back in that chest over there, but I'm gonna fire up some more kelp. That was obviously not intentional, putting that chest up there. I decided I wasn't gonna like spam that I'm streaming for a second time today, and all of the servers that I am that are like, you can post that you're a streamer. Seems like that's just a bit obnoxious. So basically, I need this to go. I'm gonna do a second. In fact, this is the first thing that I'm going to use my chain drives for. Kind of. But cutting this off, I think will be fine. Let me get over there real quick. Oh, this is going to be tough. Yeah. Okay, not as difficult as I thought. It's going to immediately place a chain drive here, because I want to connect two of these belts together. Wait, I can use a belt to do that. Never mind. I shouldn't waste chain drives like that. And then, use a belt to connect them. Oh yeah, belts are over here. And these will basically act like a chain drive, but they're not as useful, basically, because I can't like do the funny stuff. I should use the chain drives exclusively for shifting shifting the direction of rotation. So I have a better arsenal than I did before when I built this. And I think first thing I'm going to do over here is put a shaft in. Now we are turning a shaft. Now I want this belt to be as fast as I possibly can make it. And as far as I can tell, belts do not cost any speed. So, yeah. Right? Let's see. How can I speed up this? Time to get all of my gears and such. Let's just chop all of these up. Get all the gears. Is that every gear? And then I'll get all the shafts that are just hanging around in the air. Any more? Well, it seems like everything. Except for you. Trying to forget you. Oh, and you. They're easy to miss sometimes when you're looking at them head on, so. Okay. So, to make things faster, take a big wheel, take a small wheel. Well, you have to use wheels that have the ability to be rotated. Put a big wheel on a small wheel. I'm actually going to do this at the furthest angle and sort of like bend it around and actually just give myself a little bit more purchase doing this. So go up and that's not it. That's not it. Also, no, I got this wrong. Big wheel makes small wheel faster, right? Also, what am I doing? I have to put that right? Because you would slow down, yeah. And now big wheel turns another small wheel. Can I see? Oh, let's skip the night real quick because it'll be easier to see everything if it's not pitch black dark outside. It is no longer pitch black dark outside. So, can I attach this to just whatever? No. So I do need this to come out. I think it will attach here. This will speed up even more. Look at that. So do I think I can do something a little bit different here. Can I place... Oh. Can't do that. So, just ran away, but I want to repair my tools. Okay. I did catch that when it dropped, right? Yeah. So, I'll still leave a gap there because, you know, I don't need something to be there. Go like this. Can I place a block here? I can. I have increased speed once more. And can I place a... cannot. So this, doing things with this sort of angle is leading to this result. However, I can't go inwards either. To go up. Oh. Oh, actually, I have a solution to this. Kind of, sort of, kind of. Yeah. Do I want them to go out that far? It's okay. So if I want to bring this in, I do need... Oh, I need to shift here as well. So I will break this one and place this one here. And then place this one here. And now I can place it there. Look at that. Now that's some rotation. Can I place that here? I can. So that's pretty fast. Ooh, I can even go one faster. And this did not need to be one with a shaft, so I'm going to remove that. But should I go even faster still? Starting to run out of space to do that. I would go inwards, so I could go up. No, I think this is just sort of convenient enough that I'm not going to bother. But will I eventually want it to be a shaft? I made a very... We'll worry about it later. Believe I can connect like this. Or no, I can't. Because you will want to connect... Where will you want to connect? You'll want to connect there. Actually, that's fine. I can make that work. Yeah, I can make that work. Shaft heat? No, I can't make that work. I need this to be exactly there, don't I? Or maybe it's fine. I can do the L thing. Do the L. I want to take an L, chat. Take the L to get a W. That's wrong. And put the cog on. Wait. No, not here. Second shafts. And put the cog on here. There we go. Then this is probably still not as fast as I'd like, but hey, you know, what can you do? It's fairly fast, but I'd still like to go a lot faster than that. Somehow I'm gonna have to bring the rotation for this up to here without having it be this quick. Which, you know, that'll be an interesting feat for sure. I think I could probably do it with, like, chain drives or something, but because I don't want this to move at this speed, because I'm gonna have a long series of these, so it doesn't need to move all that quickly. Because I'm gonna be just producing tons, because these will all be running all at the same time. The reason I want this to be fast is because I'm going to be making so much so quickly. Need to remember how to, like, turn machines off, though. Anyway, now that we're here, ooh, I need to start thinking about where these belts are gonna go. I suppose the shortest distance to... I definitely need a... Might need to start making chests that have much higher capacity. If such a thing exists in this, I hope it does. Chests. There are a variety of chests. Most of these seem to be based on materials, but not like as upgrades. Kind of a problem. I might need to add a new mod to this because I'm gonna start putting a lot of items into a very small inventory and a very quick pace. It's not a problem yet, but it will become one. That being said, I think the first thing to do is have whatever comes out of this end up in a chest. So, how long do I want an individual line to go? So it's going to go to a chest, and from a chest it's going to be turned into gravel. And then I want to keep some of that gravel, but I want to use some of that gravel to be turned into flint as well. Do I bother doing that? Or do I just go with the mechanical sieve for the gravel? Do any of my recipes require gravel as a ingredient? It does. Okay. Yeah, I want to save some gravel. I want to turn some gravel into flint. Though arguably, rather than turning it directly into flints, so I do need a lot of flint. It takes 2 flint for the gravel for this andesite recipe. What does it take to make diorite again? I'm already second guessing this. There's a crafting and ingredient. So one that uses calcite, and calcite I can make still needs gravel, which is okay. And then it also uses bone meal. And I need bone meal. And how do I get bone meal? There are a variety of ways. I don't really want to go the bone method because I'm not really getting many bones for monster drops. Copper sulfates. Copper and sulfuric acid, sulfur, dust, nitrate dust, water, sulfur, heavy oil, item draining, advanced distillation, crude oil, and I have no way of getting crude oil. So that recipe is dead in the water. Calcite, bone meal. Yeah, you can mill calcite. That doesn't help. Wither, scoots, skeleton, stew. I am curious about something. Can I get scoots some other way? The answer is no. I could kill turtles. Calcite, bone meal. No. No. And I could sift sand to get bone meal. Which I'm going to be doing anyway. And there's a 40% chance. Maybe I do go... Because I was thinking of not going this route. But I kind of think I should. Because the thing is, I can turn 2 andesite into... I could turn 1 diorite into 2 Is it? What is that recipe? And is it 2 for 2, or is it 1 for 2? Yeah, 1 diorite, 1 cobblestone, 2 andesite. Maybe I just do that. So I wouldn't need to mill stone gravel. I really just need to get sand, which uses gravel and flint anyway, but in equal concentration. That's probably the better go. That's probably the better go. Yeah. Cobblestone plus sand, diorite, X2 andesite. Diorite made by... Oh wait, you need flint anyway. No, that's not the better recipe. Never mind. Never mind. I was like, ooh, this could work. The only other way is a stonework generator, but it requires some stuff that I'm just not prepared to get yet. Advanced machine frame, netherite. Yeah, we're not there yet. So, all that said, gravel, flint. So half of the flint that I use will be... Here's the thing. Andesite's great and all, but I can't just use all my gravel to make andesite. Because andesite's also the only way I'm getting any of the... Or gravel is the only way I'm getting any of the materials I want. So, sieve. Mechanical sieve. Mechanical blocks of iron. Ooh. RF powered? How much RF? The answer is not really given. But I can get all the things that I kind of need from doing that. So, I think we go... Instead of getting gravel from flint, or I should say getting flint from gravel with a millstone, which has 100% rate, I think. It might not even be 100%. We use the mechanical sieve. Which is useful because it also gives us other things we want. Eventually, we can get diamonds that way. And that will also upgrade the sieve. So, in the end, better method. Real quick, I'm gonna sleep. And the whole andesite thing, we don't really need a ton. We just need something that is like consistent, something we don't have to work at all the time, and we can just have burning away. So we need how much iron for this? Let's just look at this and look at the iron cost. One, a bunch of iron. 9, 18 plus 5. 1, 2. 18 plus 5. 23 iron. And we have 8. Right. 8 iron. Nothing's in here. Wait. Why did my capacity go up? Has it always been that high? Right. We have 1 iron bars. So we need more iron. Well, we kind of knew that that was going to be necessary at some point. In the back of our minds. In the back of my mind, anyway. So, we need a bunch of gravel. Do we have any more gravel? Probably, right? Oh, we have a ton. Okay. Well, back to our favorite thing. See, we're going to sieve to get gravel so that we can sieve. Could I have done this off stream? Maybe, but there was just not a lot I could do off stream this time around. I did not have enough time. I was busy. Already spilling a bunch of junk onto the ground. My inventory is already too full for this. I guess I will go leave a bunch of my stuff that's in my pockets somewhere else. Eat the flint, eat the coal, eat the lapis. Okay, real quick, just gonna go and yeet out of my inventory all the things that are cluttering it right now. That, this stuff, it's create related, or maybe some extra cobblestone. Doesn't need to be in my inventory right now. That'll do. Shouldn't need the gravel right now, so I should be fine to just use up all the gravel I have. And in fact, I think I'm doing this in the wrong order. I'm doing this right now, and nothing is working in the background. Like, there's nothing happening in the background for me right now. So, actually, what I think I'm gonna do is leave all this in here. Also, this cobblestone should be hanging out with me for a bit. I'm going to toss all this minerals. I just put away all the crate stuff, and now I'm going to go to it again. How much iron do I have now? Okay. 4 is progress. Let's at least get ourselves to the point where we are, doing stuff. So I'm just gonna make this a big line right now, just right out to here. So should I have it to right here? Did these line up perfectly? I think they did. So there we go. Wow, that's a strong... I cannot outrun this. Also, how did I jump onto this? Through using this? Well, I can just barely. if I'm running. So, here it goes. And I'm real fast by running along it. Chests, andesite funnel. As far as I'm aware, I have no reason not to have it stop just immediately right here. And also, I don't need these blocks. Okay. So, like what I said, I think I will have it go off just a bit, and have the chest starting here, and the side funnel here, the side funnel there. So it will go to the chest, then leave the chest, immediately move forward. Now, first thing in this process, no, 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 no. Oopsie doopsie. The millstone. This is the mill to make. Can we do this? No. Needs to be one further back. So instead of here, it needs to be there. Now it can accept, and it can. So now I'm pushing out a bunch of. Assuming this feeds in, which I don't know if it does. Let's check. Actually, how will we check? I think it should at least accept something going into it. It's Q. Oh, it's not Q. Oh well, I think it went in. So that answers my question. Okay, so let's try one more time, just to confirm. Yep, it will go in. So now then, the next important thing to take care of is I want to collect my gravel. So I need more andesite funnels. I don't have any more help. Good thing I was baking some. Just need the one. Go over to this table over here. This chest still has stuff in it. I better not forget that. Right. Then another chest that collects. So. And you. And that's enough for now. Sleep real quick. Okay. Shouldn't be too hard to get this to run. Is this a normal rainstorm? So far, it seems to be a normal rainstorm. It's my encased chain drives. We'll need 2 to change rotation. So, ideally, I use this rotation, but I think it's gonna be... Is that fine? Goes 1 step up. I think, yeah, if I took it from there... Encased chain drive here. So this is now encased chain driving. I need a way of getting up there. Can I... Let's go get my ladder. Oh, I have ladders in my inventory, right? I do. So, I want to move this over to there. Ow. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh, it is. It is thunderstorm. Can't be doing thunderstorms. Not when my house is made of wood. It would set that tree on fire, and that would not be good either. So, I don't really know how to change the rotation of an encased chain drive, but I'll try. This is actually going to be a case where I'm going to have my encased chain drives changing the rotation 3 times? Actually, I could probably settle with just a big wheel here. Maybe, probably, kind of. Can I place a big wheel down there? I don't have my... I need to get my stuff, my wheels and all that fanciness. Ooh, I only got the 1. I think I'll need more than just the 1. Well, I can probably make more. Do I have wood? No. Also have some stuff in my inventory that I don't need to have there. Let's make 1 more big wheel. Big cog, I should say. I don't know what I did to hurt myself. Okay. Rotation is now going that way. I could use another encased chain drive, but I don't really want to. Maybe I should do that. I can also use it to power this now. Regardless of what to do, I need to use some shafts. Can't see it from there, so... Basically, I'll make my decision when this is all the way over here. And 1 more. Now. Can we get by with big wheels? Is that gonna work? Can I even place the big wheel there? I don't think I can. I would have to place a small one and it's not gonna connect. So I guess I do need to use my encased chain drives. Which I don't have. Should have all of those on me at all times. Don't know why I don't. Okay. Rotation changed. No, I'd have to do it even in another time. I really don't... I think maybe I can get away with... No, I can't. Unless... No, I think this will work. Like that? Maybe? It doesn't work. Not like that, it isn't. Maybe I go up. I mean, that'll work. So, like... So... Would a bunch of cogs just do this better? I kind of think they would. Because I could put this here, run a bunch of cogs down. Eventually I'd run into the problem. And I still cannot place a big cog there, right? I can't. Okay. Could I ever connect a small cog to this? No, that's just not something that works. Well, it can at that angle. Why would you ever want to do that? Why? How is that practical? Like, how would you ever accomplish anything with that? I'm sure there's some way, but it's not obvious to me. So if I did put big wheel here, I just need the halo to show up at some point. Oh. No, that still won't work. But it would if it was here. For some reason. So if I just move this all back, it would do that, but it kind of goes back into my saying of, I think I don't really need an encased fan drive for this. Rotation is going do. I don't need an encased fan drive for this. Encased fan drive? What am I saying? Encased chain drive. I do still want that shaft there. It will be useful for later. But this, or, right? Could I go down with that? I don't think so. Or can it? It's technically... Technically I could, right? Do I want to go down? And if I did, could I escape? No, I cannot go down. Cannot go down. So... Actually, I need that to go faster. So, in fact, I don't need any of this. I don't need these at all. And I don't need the encased chain drive. Here at all. The gear would suffice. Did I collect all my my shafts? I think so. Okay. Man, it's already nighttime. So, all I really need are gears. In fact, I could do... Okay, not that one. Ow. Gotta go to sleep because I make more mistakes when it's dark. Okay, let's get to this. Really, I just need to move my rotation over to here. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. 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 And we use the big cogs to make it move quicker. Is the question if I'm winning. There. And I just needed to end up here. I could use the cog for this. Okay. If I wanted to use the encased chain drive. I choose to not do. Go like so. Go like so. So, can I get it to... Ideally, I want one there. I could use the L formation. Where did my pocket go? I guess I don't care really, because it's just... Oh, it's here. Okay. I need a big cog with a shaft here. That's the wrong one again. This one. Thank you. And I need to go like that. So I'm going to use the... Did this work? What are you showing me? No, I won't do it. All I need to do is make an L. I'll go on up there. I'll probably make it easier to do this. There we go. And this is mightily slower than before. Though I guess I suppose it don't matter because I'm going to have 15 of the things. Alright. Now, we just need to get grinding. This I want to be significantly faster. So... what do I got for gears right now? Cogs. I got no cogs that have shafts on them. I just put that there. Put that there. And now I just need to get this rotational energy to there, and I think that'll do it, right? No. Where's my cobblestone? Could you maybe go here for me? You can't. Why not? Where would this cog normally go? Right. The halo is showing. Wait, one will go there. Can I make this work? Did I even need... oh yeah, that won't work. I guess I'll use the L. When in doubt, chat, take an L. Will this work? Is this just not going to ever connect? Is it just not possible to connect? Okay. Let's see. Well, if the big one won't work, then what about a little one? So what I know about these little ones is you can't connect them like so. This one would be moved back some. You know what? You know what? You know what? I should just... no. here, and then let's do an encased drive after placing another cogged one. Spent too much time trying to avoid a shaft, and that just doesn't sound like me. That's not who I identify as. So all I need to do is get it here. Actually, can I borrow rotation to do that? Maybe not. Well, I can, but it'll be done this way. So I don't need you. And I can just have shaft here and there. I made these encased chain drives, never actually used them. I can use a belt. And there you go. It grinds pretty quick. Maybe I'll actually use this belt for something. Who knows? Was there a more elegant way to do this? I do not know. Maybe I could have just used a series of cogs instead of a belt. But I mean, what difference does it make? They're going to be in the way anyway. Anyway, I'll put that down there. Actually, is this... Yeah, they are, for some reason, managing to move in the same direction, for whatever that's worth. Yeah. So another thing I want to check real quick. I want to make sure that all of these are slabs on top. And I don't have slabs to do that with. Let me run on over here. Do I have slabs in here? I do. That should be enough. Is that slab topped? It isn't. Prevent monsters from spawning over here. This should be fine because it's close enough to you know, stuff. I slabbed up this right. I didn't. And all that should be fine because it's close enough to magma, or lava, I should say. This is okay, but over here is not. And yeah. Monsters should not spawn over here now. And over here... Place that. Shouldn't spawn there. Alright. Okay. We have made progress. I've basically remade the thing that I made earlier. I guess that's progress. Can I make a second one already? Second one of these bad boys? There's one slight problem with this. Using this cog. And the... Oh, hey, Patty. How are you doing? There's a slight problem with using that cog there. I kind of need these to all be small cogs so that I can basically connect them all to a single cog. I'm doing well. I normally stream earlier, but as the title of the stream indicates, this is a bonus stream. So, could I maybe stand to use in case... If I did use in case, this whole thing would be slower. Could I get away with that being big and just replacing that? You are a degenerate, you say? Now that would slow it down even more, wouldn't it? Currently, this is speeding this up. How would I fix this problem? Because I could put an encased fan here. I suppose I could just have encased fans doing this. Can I not put encased fan here? I can. Wrench. In case I keep on fan. Chain drives. Yeah, I guess I can do that. Just have a long series of these. They are kind of expensive, but it's whatever. Are they expensive? Yeah, they are expensive. Cogs would be much better. Well, actually, I can just have a cog on this one and then the rest be cogs. Right. So I need to make some shafts. And how are you doing, Patty? This is so let me explain, Patty, since you may be confused. I don't even know if you've seen Minecraft before. Let's assume that you know what Minecraft is. First thing that might stand out as being kind of strange about this is there's no world. I'm in the sky floating. I'm actually at sea level. I'm not in the sky technically. There's no world. And additionally, there's all this madness, which is not normal Minecraft. This is skyblock, which is, it means you're in the sky, and you start off with a few tiny bits of resources, and you have to build out from there. And it's modded. And, well, you can guess where the mods are. And basically the idea behind all this is I'm just making a huge factory in the sky. There is a mod pack called Sky Factory, but this is not actually Sky Factory. Anyway, how much gravel do I got now? A decent amount. Let's transfer my gravel over here to there. Yeah, all of this is not in normal Minecraft. Some of this is in normal Minecraft, though. And have fun guessing what is from Minecraft and what is not from Minecraft. Given that you haven't played in 13 years. Right, I was making shafts. I don't have a lot of andesite. Let's actually be careful with that. We don't need to speed up right now. I know as a proof of concept this will work. Oh, and you're not distracting me. This is normal streamer stuff. You talk to chat. That's what you do. It doesn't matter how long this takes me. You know, I'll certainly be finished before my life is over, ideally, knock on wood. But, you know, entertaining whoever comes in to watch is the entire purpose of all of this. So, right, it's time to get thinking about andesite and thinking about we need to turn gravel and flint into sand and sand into redstone. Oh, sorry, no, what am I thinking? I got it all wrong. Right now, it's just flint, gravel. Right. Uh, Mechanically sieving gravel to get flint. So I need to fork the gravel too. So we need to make two machines at the same time. One of them uses redstone. So I need to make a magmatic dynamo, which I was already going to do anyway, so that I could make sand. Sand is also important. Right? Yeah, because eventually I want to crush dust, and I gotta get sand to crush dust. Do I do it that way? Is there a better way? Because I'm about to get a bunch of andesite. Yeah, I could just crush gravel. Though making crushing wheels. What's a mechanical rope? Sorry, 1 second. Crushing. Crushing wheel. Yeah, you make them like this. And you need mechanical crafter. So you need brass casings. It has to be brass casings, I think so. So I need to make brass. I need to make the right brass. I eventually want to get to this place, but getting to this needs so much redstone. Okay, not gonna worry about that. Not gonna crush. We're gonna get sand in a different way. I was gonna do it with magmatic dynamo anyway. So we need to make a magmatic dynamo. Magmatic dynamo. We need some redstone for that, but mostly just pine var. How do we get redstone? I think there's a sieving technique for it. And what do I need to sieve? Dust. Dust and what kind of sieve? Guess we'll find out. So I do need dust, do need gravel, turn gravel into sand. Gravel into sand requires the redstone, so we're gonna have to go back to the hammer for a bit. Hopefully we get enough redstone out of just this that we don't need to do the hammer again. So where's the hammer? Here. Should I get started on making andesite before I do? No, I have to do them. Do I need a magmatic dynamo right now? Mechanical sieve. Does the mechanical sieve use? Yeah, it does use redstone signal, so I do need that. So Yeah. Alright. Gravel. Let's move, it's a little bit spooky doing it over here, but let's do it over here. I'm making a pulverizer, I believe that's what it's called. I need to figure out how I'm going to get things from create into the machine and then back onto create, I think. I think I'll be fine, but it might not be fine. I'm gonna need to do this a second time. It would be nice if the hammer worked on this stuff while it's compressed. I added that compress mod to this game, and well, it's useless. Pretty much. Okay. Specifically because this hammer does not work with it. Crushing wheels do. So I guess ultimately I will need to make crushing wheels. I guess we'll just have some extra sand laying around too. I think I'll probably sieve this sand as well. Now the one unfortunate thing is that, oh yeah, also, I need to remember that I was trying to get iron. What was I getting iron for? I don't remember. Okay, I got the one thing I wanted to get out of this. We got two important things. Admittedly, I've just been dragging my feet not going over there, but this is important. Because we need to get redstone. Just a bit would be fine. How much redstone? None yet. It's not a good sign. It will work with this, right? I don't need to use emerald. If I do, I'm in big trouble. Dust. It technically works with an iron mesh. It should be at 12%. Does it have to be mechanically sieved? I don't think so. So there's a 12% chance. So 1 in 8 of these should give me redstone. Which I guess is not the best odds, in all honesty. We will have a better way of getting redstone later. You too, Patty. Have a good night. Yeah, you're up at a really degenerate time. You need to go to sleep. I'll stream earlier tomorrow. Don't worry about that. Okay, I think I saw a bit of red on that, so we should get some redstone now. I do need more than just one, though, so it would be helpful if we got more than just one. Oh boy. I remember us needing iron before. I don't remember why. I needed 2 blocks of iron. What did I need 2 blocks of iron? There's some kind of machine. Some machine that needed 2 blocks of iron. And a hopper. What was that? I should have written it down. Redstone 8. You know what? That's not bad. That's not bad at all. I'd like more, but I will accept 8 now. Let's put it all. Let's put basically most of this stuff in the good chest. Like blaze powder, fantastic. Bone meal, pretty good. This stuff is also super important for our long-term plans. With that bone meal, I could make some more of something. I don't remember what I made with the bone meal earlier, but I sure as heck made something with it. Put this inferium away. Inferium. I have a bunch of flint in my inventory. Yeah, earlier I was like, I don't know. What was it? What was it that I wanted? Well, I could look it up. Let's go with Hopper first. It probably has the less recipes in it. Not a flux capacitor. Not that, not that. Oh, the flux sieve, right. Flux sieve? Is it flux sieve? Sieve. Yeah, it has to be the flux sieve. Yep, this is something we need to do. Do I have it written down? I wrote mechanical sieve, but it's actually flux. And I don't actually have, it doesn't actually say how much RF it requires. Anyway, we needed the iron for that. And I just got this stuff so that I could do what again? For the polarizer? To make sand? Why did I want to do that? I mean, I do want to eventually do that, but... But, yeah, why did I want to do that? Oh, yeah, important things. These two are also very important. Why did I... What did I want to do? Also, I will eventually need to fork my cobblestone off so that I'm not running out of my cobblestone. I could fork it over here and then run it off to whatever direction this is going to go, whatever that's going to go to. Which, actually, I think I know what that's actually going to be used for. Oh, there is one small issue. That is capacity. And so if I put another thing taking cobblestone from that, I think there is a slight problem. I'll find out though. Then somehow I'll have to feed it. Let's see how that goes. Let's actually do that right now. Of course, I'm gonna need it to run. I'm gonna need something to transfer. Will it be a chain drive? Will that work? No. This will need a gearbox, actually. Can I make a gearbox? Does it need a gearbox? Oh, actually, I think maybe... Do I have any shafts left? I do. I think maybe this will work. At least I hope so. If this does it, then I'm fine. It won't work. Got it. Then I need a gearbox. Which means I need to spend a little bit more andesite alloy. Actually, a lot of it more andesite alloy. Yep, I'm about to spend all of my andesite alloy, in fact. So I really hope I don't need it anymore. If I had one extra shaft, wouldn't need to, but fortunately, because I just made that, should have just made a gearbox. Admittedly, I do need more shafts, so that's not all that. I would have needed to anyway. Hopefully, I don't need any more. I think I will need more, so that's great. We'll see about that soon enough. Actually, can I start the process now? No, I need the lava. And I need to feed the lava. So I wonder if these will connect. We'll find out. So I need wood. I wonder how many people are like anticipating me cutting down that jungle tree, because I keep mentioning I'm going to do it and I never do. I'm going to harvest my crops though. God, this happens literally every time. Oh, that's why. Anyway, back to this. Oh, I need to eat. And I guess I'll put all this away. Chest is getting a bit full. That everything? I think so. So... I swear I could jump up this. Okay, put the gearbox here. And we need some shafts. That doesn't need to be there. And then run a belt. It's running the wrong direction. Can I fix that? I think maybe. I hope so. Nope, still going the wrong way. Still going the wrong way. What can I do about that? I need to reverse this somehow. And I don't know how to do that. What if? None of this gearbox is here. Does this go directly down? It does. I have an idea. Oh. No, this isn't going to work the way I thought it would. This is not an encased chain drive, unfortunately. What could I use? And can I do something? I wonder. I maybe could. Gearbox. How do I make a vertical gearbox? Okay. Going to remove this. Going to remove that. Going to remove this. Going to move it over one. Where are thou shafts? Yep. Mechanical belts, mechanical belts. And then still need the gearbox. That is not a gearbox. Maybe don't need the gearbox, but I think I'm going to use it. And then regular cog. Don't have one. Going to sleep. I still don't remember what I needed all the... Oh, yeah, the C. Never mind. Normal cog. That'll do that. Now, I have more room to mess around. And I think with 3 of these, I can pull this off. So, I'm gonna break this real quick. Paste ourselves here. I think there's a way that this will work. I think. Hope I'm not wrong. Why don't you align? So it'd be funny if this rotation was still wrong. Okay. I just need to... So it is... I think it is going correctly now. I just need more gears. And I don't really want to use. I don't need this anymore. I guess I will make 2 more gears. One here. Yep. One here. And shafts. It's still going the wrong way. Because I had to do that. Why do I want to... Can it not go the way that I want it to go? As it can go like this, right? So it's turning. If I were to put it here, or here, I guess, it doesn't work. You can't even turn it. And can't, oh, I can turn it like that. Doesn't do anything now. Why not? If I put a cog here, yeah. And I took an encased chain drive, put it here and here. Or not there, but remove that. Use a shaft. Do one here. That should do it. Okay. Thank God. Alright. Finally made it work. That was... Oh. And to be honest, this wasn't half as bad as what I was doing over there last night off stream. Okay. One little second. Man. Now, the next thing that I need to take care of... I need to check something real quick. Okay, never mind. So now I can have cobblestone go from there to here to here. And why do I want to do that? Because I want to have a chest that picks it up. Let's see. Do I have any slabs? No more. Oh, I can just take you and put you here and take a chest. No, 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 no. Need this one. I need this a whole block taller. Now a chest. I have one more andesite funnel. That means I need more andesite. Cool. Feels good. So, yeah, I need more andesite funnels. I could go the route of having it go into a hopper, but it's not very good to do that. Yep, Factory Central over here. Hello, Zen. How are you doing? So, you know, I just realized I could use this grinder, but I'm not gonna. So, come on. All right. Anything that I put export from there should go along here. I just don't know if it will play nicely. Let's just say that. But at the end of the day, I need more andesite. Fantastic. The one thing I was trying to avoid has occurred. Also gonna move that that table, crafting table closer. I suppose I could get my smelting set up here over here though. Luckily, I do have, you know, some fun stuff going on in the background this time instead of like working on things and nothing's really happening. So this factory is at least still producing gravel. See? Yep. He's surprisingly slow at it though. I'm gonna worry about that later, about how slow it is. So, yeah, move this crafting table closer. I'll just put it here for now. Ooh, running the lag suddenly. Some slab arunos. I need some campfires. Might as well have the full setup again, which was somewhere earlier. Only have one campfire right now, but we'll have more soon. Maybe it's too close actually, now that I think about it. Because I need to pipe these out of it into those. Actually, yeah, I need to pipe them out. I actually don't want them to be right here anyway. So, let's move them one closer. And actually, put some of them going horizontal, I think. I'm thinking of having a conveyor belt feeding them. Well, I want to check real quick if it will even work. So I need andesite. Let's go get andesite. Yeah, yeah. I can make campfires all day. Doesn't matter that I just destroyed that one. Okay. Borrow some ingredients to make the andesites, or we're making dirt and then we're making andesite from the dirt. It's a weird process. Don't think about it too much. Actually, I'm not going to use this wheat. I have enough other stuff as it is. Alright. Time to make more dirt. Despite the fact that I keep trying to avoid needing to do that. So how are you doing, Zen? Yeah, how are you doing? Well, you can always watch my stream. Depending on how long you stream, I could raid into you. Though I don't think you stream particularly long. I do appreciate when you watch me stream, but I don't think you could exactly watch me while streaming. Well, I say that, but Tabby does that, so... Admittedly, this is sort of like a bonus stream, so I won't normally be streaming this late. But I keep saying, I'm gonna stream later, and never do. So this is kind of like to make up for that. Alright, 2 more dirt, and then we will make some more rocks. Alright, time to make rocks. Hopefully for the last time. Okay. Well, we also make trees and such. All plants must go. Toss the grass seeds into here. I didn't get all the plants, unfortunately. Okay, but I think I got everything, unless something dropped down here. Don't think it did. All good. Okay, and I'm not gonna fuck up like I did before. I don't think anybody was around when I fucked up before, but we're not gonna talk about that. Alright. Start with stone. Ooh, good andesite harvest this time around. And the diorite's decent as well. Tried to get away with not doing this manually, and it only caused problems. So, Going to manually make each one of these. All right. Tuft. Keep the andesite. Keep the cobblestone drip. Keep slate, calcite. I forgot the basalt. Toss the little pebbles in. See if anything comes up as a 4 or higher. Nothing came up as a 4, so that's kind of annoying. And the things that I got it. Ooh, one more diorite's good, actually. No. These are worthless. Actually, do I have granite in there already? Nope. Heat. Throw the black stone into here. Oops. Throw the calcite into here. And make some bonus andesite. That's better. Now, I need to spend some iron, which kind of don't like. But what can you do? Sort of nothing. Also, I learned how this works. I explained that in the previous stream. Just gonna convert all my andesite into andesite alloy. All right. I should put the casting stuff back down here. $10 to $12 when you go to sleep or when you stream? Oh, when you stream, yeah. Okay, I have the andesite alloy now. What was I going to do? Right, need to make those. So I want to test to see if I can export into this. So first off, can we fork? Seems that it's always going to prioritize that. Unless we overwhelm it. I don't know what to do about that. I mean, there is one sort of solution I have in mind. It's not a solution I like. It's far as I can tell, it's the only way. Wait. I think it... Did it do it? Damn it. If it did, it would have something in here, and it doesn't. So, yeah. Alright, that's not gonna work. Oh boy. What can I do? This is not the problem I wanted to have to solve right now. There are a variety of solutions, but none of them are ones I particularly like. I kind of know what I need to do, and I don't really like doing it. Because it's going to mean I'm going to have to rip out a lot of this. Yeah. Well, that's all I can think to do, and it also requires me to spend more of my iron. Basically all of my iron. Oh, I still have some iron pieces laying around. That's nice, at least. So, we need to make a hopper. All my chests are empty. Need to make a hopper. I'm also going to make a lever. I don't know if this will work, but I want to see if it works. If it does work, it will help. That's not the block I wanted to put that on. I want to put it on you. It is not letting me put it on that. Can I put it on a chain drive? Doesn't work. Is there a way to stop this machine? I mean, I guess it wouldn't be the end of the world if I stopped it here. Will this stop these water wheels? I think here is... The answer is no. How do I stop things and create? What? How do I do this? How do I make them not move? Truth is, I'm not coming up with any solutions. Though there is one. So I guess that I could just do that. Suddenly nothing moves. Okay. Now that nothing is moving, I can unbuild all of this. Right? Now the big one is this chest over here. Let me make a temporary chest to hold all the stuff that's in that chest. And then use this chest to make the hoppers that I need. I think I only need two. Oh, I need more than that. Hmm. No, no, I won't. Okay. I really hope I don't need cobblestone for anything more than just 2 splits, because I don't want to have to rebuild this thing again. So there's nothing in anything right now. Right, I still haven't moved the gravel yet. If only I could move, extract, insert, sort inventory, shift lock. Is that all the gravel? I think so. Yep, yep, okay. Well, where did that go? Better went into my inventory. Actually, did I? No, I did need to do that. I need to sleep as well. Because I need to move everything basically 1 block backwards. Which is so cool. And I need more chests. So let's make more chests. Chest, chest, chest. Where are you at? Oh yeah, wood. Just make 4 more. I do need the wood for things, probably. So, I need to build upward. Probably, kind of, sort of. So I need this to go... So what's the size of the thing that I'm building right now. It's like that. You know, could probably do that. Yeah, yeah. Then I'd also be moving everything over. They might prevent me from moving everything back one. Mm. So it only needs to go up by 3 blocks. I don't know really what angles this thing can rise at. I should get my other belts. So that's up by 1, so I need to go 1 higher. So can this, that's not a shaft. Do I have a shaft? I don't have a shaft. I don't have any shafts. Okay. We'll make more. Okay, can you connect? You can connect. Okay. Then chest. Say inline here. Right. I'm just gonna do one of these numbers. Right, that's what I want to do, correct? No, it's not what I want to do. Probably. Probably. Is this even gonna work the way I want it to do? I don't think it will. Because it will just prioritize the hopper. So what I actually need is something else. I'm gonna have to do something I really don't want to do. That, I guess, is fine. Hmm. You know what? You know what? If it's gonna be like that. Hmm. This work? I think so. I don't think the hopper transfer rate is super fast. Okay. Okay. I don't need the second chest. But I do need to make some things. Some truly annoying things. I don't even think I have enough. Oh, good night, Zen. I don't even think I have enough. Take care. I don't have enough iron for this. But I do have enough gold. Right? Rail. That's right, folks. What do you mean electron tube? What do you mean electron tube? Why did who who decided this was a good idea? It used to just be redstone. People make oh wait. Sorry, that's a controller rail. Powered rail is what I want. I almost went crazy just then. We need to turn this gold into gold. Oops. So 19 gold plus that 14. Yep, we have enough gold to do what I plan to do. This is probably a tremendous waste of gold, but here's the thing. I will get more. Okay. I still haven't fixed this graphic bug. You know, at what point in my streaming will I actually fix this bug? Leave your predictions. It's not a bug, it's just it's how it's meant to be. I just don't know what setting that I need to switch to fix it. In the meantime, I will use, you know what, for now, we're just gonna make 6. Prismarine, huh? Yeah, I don't have prismarine. I definitely don't have lumium. How do you make lumium? I'm not gonna like the answer, but I'm gonna look it up anyway. Molten lumium. Silver. Energized glowstone. Yeah. Oh. So, for rails, right? I'll get 6. Oops. And for now, that'll do. Because I mean, might as well go big, you know? Go big or go home, they say. And conveniently, I already had a minecart. You know, it's funny. I said I was going to get this thing done. And I question whether I'm going to get this thing done. I've spent this entire stream not getting done the thing that I said I was going to get done. It's funny. So, I don't need any more gold. I do need more redstone. So I'm going to take 1 redstone. So now we have 6 and make a redstone torch with it. Right. Actually, I probably could have used the whatever. I don't know. So If I have blocks going across, I think things should be able to move under. Actually, I realize a slight problem. My idea. I need to go higher. Probably. Or something else. Do I need to go higher? Maybe I'm just not... Maybe I just don't have things go under here. Is that the idea? Hmm. Is that the plan? That might be the plan. This is a really annoying plan, but it is one. My inventory is okay. Let's get everything right. This entire setup is just going to be moved around until it works. Yeah? Okay. That's all fine. Andesite funnel. Yep. So. Pretty obvious what I plan to do. Need to get up there somehow. I think knock this back one. Oops. Need this to go out on here. Then here. I do actually need a block there, but my plan for it is slightly different. Can power rails go? And they can. And then another block. Suppose I could use a slab. I think a slab will work. I don't think I need this here anymore, but I'll keep it for now. Is this gonna leave me with one more rail unused? Is this gonna be fine? Let's test it. I have minecart on me. No. It does need to go out one further. one more block. So I guess it won't be unused. I think. No, it will. So now it will work. And, problem is, Can you put powered rails? I'm gonna find out you can't even put powered rails on chests. Because I need these on chests. If you can't, there will be issues. It's starting to look like I can't. Okay, so I can't use power. So I need rails. So I need iron. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Awesome. Awesome. Well, 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 well. Let's just go do that. I'm gonna put all this crap into this chest. Okay, not ladder, not this. The rest, though, can go in here. Shafts. Vertical gearbox. I'm not sure anybody even wants to watch me work anymore, to be honest. Okay, I'll let that just chill for a bit. This is the inventory I'm going to take into the process of making more iron. I need the gravel. Might as well use all the gravel. So I need lots of iron. Need so much iron. Truly, truly so much iron. Okay, let's toss some things. Flint. This is very much not like normal Minecraft. Like, I would not have such shortages in any material like this normally. If I could just mine iron, wouldn't be a problem. But I can't. I cannot mine iron. That's where the OGs would say, but that's where the challenge is. The fact that you can't mine iron. Yep, I'm not gonna get this done during the stream. Not unless I just kept streaming. I don't feel super tired, I guess. Maybe there will be like a midstream break. I desperately need a background music. I think the moment that Minecraft's music starts actually playing, I'm gonna go take a break. There's a good sign. I'm pretty sure that's more iron in my hotbar. And if that's iron, then that means I have made at least a stack of these bits. So I have 16 iron. It's not going to be enough. But hey, you know, it's a start. Yep. Okay. Oop. There's more? Bonus pieces? Bonus pieces? Okay. So, 16, 19, 23. I kind of have enough iron for that one machine, but it doesn't matter. Because that one machine will not solve my problems right now. Also, I need to convert some of these materials down into their raw form to make extra space. Okay, now I have to, should probably have been doing this while I was doing that, but get the iron. Now I need to make regular old rails. And while I'm waiting for that, I am going to rebuild this, kind of, sort of, I think. Yeah. This is going to be much of a bigger bus now because I've been forced to make one. Do I? Cobblestone. Am I going to need a lot of cobblestone for the purpose of making many different things? The answer is maybe. Really, the important thing is how many raw materials can be made. Because, you know, machines don't really need it created into, but components. That's what's important. Mosaic cobblestone, stone, and like components I'm going to need like large quantities of. I kind of think probably actually the truth is not a lot. You know what? I guess I'll find out. Maybe I don't need a whole lot. So I need it to make lava. I need it to make gravel. Gravel can be turned into a whole bunch of other things. And maybe I need it for building blocks. If I needed it for literally anything else. I mean, I need it for tools, but eventually I'll upgrade. Probably not really, now that I think about it. So 3, a bus of 3, really? That being said, I do want to move it down. Nope. They need to be separate chests. Wait. No, this is on the level, so I need it to be up by 1. Now, the thing is, this does not... Crate does not enjoy, well, creating. For instance, allow me to demonstrate. I don't believe that this will work. It does not. What if I move... Let's see at what point this does work. So it worked with here, but it did not work there. So will it work here? Nope. I actually don't know if it ever will. And if it never does... Wait a minute. Oh. I don't need it to. It was fine before. It was fine before. Okay. Right. Yeah. Because here is where the things, the drives will pass through. So there is a slight problem. If this entire thing was flipped, I wouldn't be having this issue, but I do. Is there a solution? Yeah, there is. There's a solution. So, I was wrong. Just do this. And this here, though, how does this turn again? Need to check something real quick. Big gear. So this does move. So this would move backwards. Got it. So I need a cog. There. This is the new bus line. Can I have it go under? I think so. I don't see any reason why I couldn't. Let's see. Need shafts. Shafts galore. There's one little issue. Is it an issue? I can solve it. Yeah, I can solve it. And in fact, it's made things a little less complicated in some other ways. Gonna have that go up to here. Sort of can't do. Oh, it worked actually. Yeah, cool. Where are my belts? Here. Yeah. And well, I don't actually have anything for this to go to. So never mind. I'm gonna sleep, I'm gonna make my rails, and we'll get to business. So rails. Iron, iron. Don't have sticks. Rails made. So. And that chest is in a fine location, I think. Yeah, no, wait. Yes. All I need is for it to shaft here. That'll work. And to belt it up. How I remembered. So this will all drive. And here I need to put down chests. And this doesn't need to be here anymore. So chests, chests, chests. And I have 3, but I actually need 4. Do I have any more in here? Dude. How do I get this to function the way I want it to? I think I kind of know. Yeah. Sort of. No, it won't work that way. I think it's fine. Yeah. Hmm. I need this to fill up quickly, and then for this... Yeah. Hmm. How do I delay the minecart? That's what I need to do. I needed to... I kind of know. I kind of know how I need to do this. I didn't think I'd be using this, but I will. Wow. Well, um, and that's the only way I think I know I can do this. But I won't be able to do it during this stream. That's for sure. How much iron do I have inside here? 2 nuggets? Alright. Well, no reason to lose it. Is that really what I want to do? I genuinely can't think of another way to delay a minecart. In hindsight, if that's what I'm gonna do, I don't want this to run this way. That line is fine. This line is a problem. And if I'm going to do what I think I'm going to do, we're going to start doing things with mystical agriculture. And this seed in particular. So, goodbye carrots. Served me well. I'm planting that now. But I think I need a second seed as well. Me to here seed. It's bluish. Mineral. Okay. Mineral. Mineral sapling. The only way to make a mineral sapling is through this. So I need to know how to make nature essence. I need to know how to make natrum seeds. I need to make this table now. I need to get to prudentium. Need to make this. Okay. I can make that. I need sand. I can make... I used up all my gravel. I can still do it. But I used up all my gravel. And, where's the, I need sugarcane as well. Oh. There we go. So there's the sugar cane going. I need gravel. The only way to do that, hammer. I need a hammer. I broke hammer. Need to make a new hammer. I'm not generating cobblestone anymore either. I just thought of that. So I need to be kind of conservative. Only need one stand for now. Don't know where to put this yet, so I'll just put it over here. And start growing cactus. Luckily, I only need more of this than I'd really like to have to make. I need to make 4. So I need to get 4 cactuses. Did that need melon too? I think it did need melon. Have I used up all my melon seeds? No. Oh. Does it use melon? I don't remember. Well, it's actually kind of easy to figure out. I don't need mineral seeds. I need to know how to make this. Natrum seeds. No, I don't need melon. I just need potato. Which I am farming. So we will just chill while this is all happening. And yeah. That means that we're set back probably a few hours. And I'm not going to force you all to sit around and wait for those few hours to go by. So I think I will end the stream. This stream was not as good as my earlier streams, so now we see why bonus streams are not the best way to go. Because what did I do really? I just broke the thing that I was making. Though I do think that real quick I am going to make the second lane here. And I don't have a long-term idea of like how long this needs to go. So I don't really need a lane. I'll need to bus this in hindsight. I guess I will anyway, just for the heck of it though. And take this chest over here. Where did it go? It's down there. Oops. That was the thing I was trying to avoid doing. These all have to be separate chests. Like I said, I think that's where we're going to end the stream. I know kind of what I need to do now. It's super annoying, but not much I can do about that. So I want to thank anybody who joined me in this bonus stream that was as useful as you can imagine it to be. And we're gonna go raid somebody. I'm gonna do some things off hammer now. I'm gonna get sort of everything working. The parts that really kind of suck, I'm just gonna make function so that I don't have to do this again. Who the hell are we gonna raid? There's nobody I really want to raid, right? Right now, kinda no. Kinda no. I don't think we're gonna raid anyone then. I'll just end the stream here. Thank you all for joining me tonight, and I'll see you. I don't even know if I'll stream tomorrow. I might, but I don't even know if I will. I'm not angry or anything. I just, I might just take a break, you know? And then we'll be here again on Friday. So if I do stream tomorrow, you'll know. And if I don't, then that's that. Anyway, I'll see you when I next see you. Because I don't have the idea of like a... I keep trying to end my stream, but I'm like, one more thing. I'll just end here.